How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do some premiere drafting in the newest Magic the Gathering set, Foundations, a 5-year-long base set. It's going to be in Standard for 5 years. Standard's going to finally become like more of a legacy format, isn't it? It's going to be like Neo Pioneer. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description where you can catch streaming video games, other nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, alrighty, it's time for our first pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Oh, okay, so there's some really good stuff here. Rhineborn Cutthroats, interesting. I don't know if there's a flash deck here. There's a flash. I guess it's not just necessarily a flash so much as it is casting spells in your opponent's turn. I think we do take the Seer Slicer Goblin. Just a 2-drop that makes 1/1s every turn is very, very annoying. There's also a Llanowar Elves. I don't know if there's really a ramp deck in the format, but if there is, let's see. Arbiter of Woe seems interesting. I think I'm very in for this rare here because it, again, if you can keep attacking either with a flyer or with it, and be uncontested with it, you will start to develop a big board. There's also a Burst Lightning, which, wow, actually, yeah, Burst Lightning. Okay, that's in the format. What else is there? Elementalist Adept seems fine. Make your moves a pretty good removal spell for something big. But yeah, we're taking the rare here. Omniscience is not good. Raise the Past. Creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I don't think that that's good. When this creature enters, create 2 3/3 white knight creature tokens, and it's a 1/1 with lifelink. If you could blink this, it's very good. So it's for 6 mana, top of your curve, right? It is 7 power, 2 3/3s, and a 1/1 with lifelink. Guarded Air, yeah. And if you could put auras on it or tokens or whatever, it becomes even better. I think we could take that. There's also a Burst Lightning. I don't think Bolt Wave is like meant to be played in draft. Like doing 3 damage is fine in constructed formats when you're trying to burn your opponent out, but I don't think Raise the Past is very good here. Helpful Hunter's cute. Look at him, he's so cute. He got a bird. Fleeting Distraction's fine. I'm not a big fan of Barrier. What's Gnarlid Colony do? It enters each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has trample. That's not bad for a bear, but I think we take the Guarded Air for now. Just nice top curve, right? Authority of the Consuls. I don't think that's good enough. There's a Brineborn Cutthroat. There's a Garruk's Uprising. There's a Fiendish Panda. I could see myself getting in for this, right? It's a 4 mana 3/2. Whenever you gain life, it gets a 1/1 counter. When it dies, return another non-bear creature card with mana value equal or less than this creature's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. So that's already like a 2-for-1 if you've been trading. I think we can take that. This Armasaur Guide seems pretty good because you get the effect of it the turn it enters if you attack. If you cast it first and then attack. What else is here? This can get you cards maybe. I don't think that that's going to be good enough. Garruk's Uprising is kind of neat, but I don't think that that's going to be good enough either. I'm going to take the Fiendish Panda. I think it's Panda. Oh my god. I think it's the best card in this pack. I'm tempted to take Authority. That might wheel, actually. And that would be probably really good in the life gain deck. Just imagine gaining life every time your opponent tries to add to their board. Whenever another creature you control enters, gain a life. That seems good. Fabloom Trick. Create 2 1/1s. When you do, tap target creature and opponent controls. That seems very good. Elvish Regrower, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. There's a Crypt Feaster. If there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, it gets +2/+0. So it becomes a 5/4 with Menace if you have Threshold. Okay. This has Raid. When it enters, if you attacked, it deals 2 to any target. That feels kind of like that stupid Boiler Bilge's Ripper from the previous set. This creature enters, exile up to one target card from a graveyard. I'm actually tempted to just take the Dazzling Angel. It feels like it plays really well with the Fiendish Panda. then again, the Elvish Regrower is very good. Target permanent from your graveyard. We're not in anything specifically. Let me take the Regrower for now. What's the matter, Furball? I'm getting yelled at by the cat. Exile target player's graveyard. It's a 4-mana 3/4 flyer. Blanchwood Armor sucks. Armor Sword Guide is not great. Destroy target creature. 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Fake your own death. The Angel of Finality's body's not terrible, but I feel like we just take the Rebuke. Summer, what? 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 What do you want? What is it? My cat's so annoying sometimes. She's just like, nah, nah, nah. It's like, what do you want? You want me to pick you up? Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Oh, now you're complaining. Now you're complaining because I'm picking you up. I just pain in the butt. You. Look at this pain in the butt. She's a bad girl. Mwah. We're taking the Luminous Rebuke. I'd like the removal. The Stomper seems cute, but I think we want some removal, right? There's a Balmor, there's a Bulk Up, there's a Cathar Commando, which is like a fine... This is a good removal, actually. Bake into a pie, destroy target creature, create a food token. I think we could take that over anything else. Return 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. We might want one of those, but I think I'd rather have Bake into a Pie. It's just destroy target creature, get a food token for later. I do like that. And let's see. Elf Sworn Giant. This isn't even an elf. This is a giant. Had an opponent play one of these against me while I was able to just abrade it at the end of their turn. They must have been so annoyed. Go watch that that earlier day 1 sealed video for that one. Let's see. Wary Thespian. Beastkin Ranger. Whenever another creature you control enters, this one gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and it's an Elf Ranger. There's a Fake Your Own Death, which makes a treasure token. There's a Dismal Backwater. And there's a Goblin Negotiation. X damage target creature. Create a number of 1/1 red goblins equal to the amount of excess damage dealt this way. That's just bad Fireball. This is Mana War. Return target creature an opponent controls to its hand. And there's a Mocking Sprite. I actually, I think that the Big Fin Bouncer might be it. Yeah. Out of all those. Affectionate Indric's not terrible. There's also a Treetop Snare Spinner. And a Crypt Feaster. There's a Quick Draw Katana. Looks like we're not playing the Seer Splicer Goblin. So I'm either in for the Indric or the Snare Spinner. Let's see. The Snare Spinner offers some pretty good late game inevitability, and it's easier to splash. Plus, yeah, it offers that late game inevitability. I don't like the Indric because it's a 4/4 and then it does a fight instead of a bite, but it costs 6 mana. Like, I don't think that that's good enough. Let's see. Creature can't block. When it enters, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand, and it's a flyer. That's important, actually. It's a flyer on top of all that. This will make your move. I have a lot of 5s. I think I'd take the make your move over that. I don't know if I feel positive about the Dauntless Veteran, but we do want to go wide because we do have the Guarded Heir. Enters, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Let's take the Dauntless Heir for now. There's a make your move. Bolt Wave Wield. I'll take the make your move. There's an Armasaur. There's a Barrier, there's a Distraction, and there's a Swiftwater. Cliffs. I don't think we play the Barrier, so let's just take the Cliffs just in case we find something to... Wow, red feels very open, just not good. Blasphemous Edict. Each player sacrifices 13 creatures of their choice. Woo! That seems fun. If an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target vampire you control. It itself being a vampire is pretty good, but it doesn't have flying or evasion or anything. It's a weird include to this set. It does feel like we're in white, black. So we're gonna want sacrifice another creature. This is like that one, except it's not for free. I think we're gonna take the Edict here, just because like being able to board wipe is always good. Top 4 cards of your library, reveal a card, power 2 or less, put in your hand. I don't think that that's gonna be good enough. Hunger Ghoul might be fine. I'm gonna take the Edict here. Blood Thief seems okay. They should just call this... No, not even... It's not even raid. Sylvan Scavenging? Wow, Scavenging. There we go. That's a win condition. There's a Billowing Shriek Mass. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. This creature gets +2/+1 as long as there are 7 more cards in your graveyard. That seems very good. There's also a Stab. I think I'm in for the Shriek Mass simply because it's a 4-mana 4/4 with flying. There's a Think Twice. Imprisoned on the Moon is better late game than early because you don't really want to give your opponent this kind of ramp that early. You want to take care of like their bomb with it. I'm going to take the Shriek Mass. When it enters, mill 3 cards. That's fine. We're probably going to want cards that do the whole... We'll get rid of the Big Fin Bouncer and the Seer Slicer Goblin. And the Treetop Spinner might... Snare Spinner might actually still get played, but we'll take this Shriek Mass here. I like that card. Revenge of the Rats. For each creature card in your graveyard. Yeah, that seems really good here, actually. Especially if we're trying to get, like, some threshold going. 2 target cards if 1 creature card was exiled. This way, you gain 2. You drain 2, rather. There's a Spinner of Souls. Token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card in your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Oh. Oh, that's stupid. I almost passed that up for Revenge of the Rats. Yeah, no, that's dumb. I'm taking that. We need some fixing. Oh, there's a Vengeful Blood Witch, which plays really well with the black-white stuff that we have going on, so I'm going to take that. We're going to want some fixing for these 2 really good green cards that we have. High Society Hunter. When this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, put 1. Whenever a non-token creature dies, draw a card. Oh, win condition. Thank you. I think we're going to want something like Reassembling Skeleton because of stuff like that, or Burglar Rats. But that's like a huge win condition, and it's fantastic, and I like it. Marauding Blight Priest plays well in the life gain deck, which is what we're trying to do with the black-white. Perforating Artist, Death Touch, Raid at the beginning of your end step. If you attack this turn, each opponent loses 3 life. Unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent of their choice or discard a card. I don't like Juggernaut. We already have an Armosaur Guide. When you gain life for the first time each turn, surveil 1. Yeah, let's take the Seraph. We do need more smaller creatures like this. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Seems pretty good. Macabre Waltz might also be good, but we're going to take the 2-drop because we need to get in early. Crypt Feaster or Squad Rallier. There's also a Self-Reflection. Let's get the Feaster in there. It's a 4-drop. I'm probably not going to play it, actually. Because we have a lot of 4s. Also, this is a 2. We're not going to cast this for less than 5. This Edict, though. Ugh. High Society Hunter. I like where we're going here. Abzan, right? Spinner of Souls was wild. We do need some green fixing. None of these are playable for us, so I guess I'll just take the... Oh, Seismic Rupture I have no copies of. It looked like red just kind of cracked open like the sky there. I actually should have looked at those cards more to see like what was actually playable. What did we get? Seismic Rupture. To each creature without flying. Oh, there is a Pyroclasm in this format. Okay. It's very good against the Krenkos. There is a Pyroclasm. I'd like... So we're going to be looking for an Evolving Wild. So we're going to be looking for a any dual lands. There's a cycle of common duels. That's a life gain card. That's a 3/2 flyer that can return a card. I actually think... Because this is also an evasive threat. That we take the Soul Caller. And there's another Feaster. We're probably not playing that. We have some really, really good, like, mid to top end, which means that we need to focus on smaller creatures. And actually, maybe because of that, we have to play something like the Gleaming Barrier. Firebrand Archer, that's a late one. Infernal Vessel, if it wasn't a demon, return it to the battlefield with 2/1/1 counters, and it's a demon in addition to its other types. There's also a Heraldic Banner. There's a Scoured Barrens. I think that this is pretty good, though. This Infernal Vessel, when it dies, if it wasn't a demon, it comes back as a 4/3. Great to sacrifice, great to just chump block and end up with a bigger creature. I don't know if there's too much exile-based removal. Like, a lot of these Make Your Moves and Luminous Rebukes, they all say destroy, they don't say exile. I'm sure that there is one Oblivion Ring in the format. There's also a Heraldic Banner. Look at these guys. Oh, that's scary. I think we definitely take the Vessel, but I wouldn't mind a Burglar Rat. Let's see. Felidar Savior, Lifelink. It's also an Heir Apparent. A number of other creatures you control named Heir Apparent. This is a 2/2 and a 1/1. A 1/1 counter each up to 2 target creatures, other creatures you control. Wow. So if it wasn't for the fact that we were so full of 4s, I would take this, and it's probably better than a lot of the other 4s. But we do need 2s, and Heir Apparent seems very good here. We would like some green fixing, right? I know I passed the banner earlier, but that's not really a mana rock that taps for any color. It taps for only one color. So I'm going to take the Heir Apparent here. Authority of the Consuls or a Jungle Hollow. I think we got to take the Hollow. I actually do think we have to take the Hollow. The Authority of the Consuls from Pack 1. I think somebody just rare drafted that, but we definitely have to take the Jungle Hollow if I intend to play the Spinner and the either spinner. We have 2 spinners. Bushwhack's great if you're in green because it kind of replaces your lands. Essentially, it lets you fix for anything as long as you're getting your green drops. But yeah, let's take the Jungle Hollow. There's a Ruby. There's a Good Fortune Unicorn. Put a 1/1 counter on that. What? Get out of here. There's a Healer's Hawk. Oh boy. And there's a Marauding Blight Priest. We're going to take the Healer's Hawk. This card was amazing in previous formats, and I think it's going to be good here too. It also plays really well with the Blight Priests, which I hope we get another one. I hope this one wheels actually, but I'll definitely take the Healer's Hawk. And the Gold Vein pick, I kind of hope we can get one of those later, because those things wear equipment very well. There's a Reinforcements, there's a Blight Priest, yes. What's Divine Resilience? If it was any number of target creatures you control, gain indestructible until end of turn. I don't know if that's good enough. We're going to get this because this is a combo piece for the life gain deck, and we are in the life gain deck. Revenge of the Rats seems okay, but I think that's just better. Black, white. There's a Sarah Angel. Fleeting Fight. Prevent all homage that would be dealt to it this turn. Combat damage. Very specifically combat damage. So if it would die to combat damage, it's saved. But if it would die to a Braid, it's still dead. I think we take the Scoured Barrens here, just to make our mana base that much better. Dwindon's Elite, that's not for us. Sunblessed Healer, Kicker, Lifelink when this creature, if it was kicked. Yeah, alright, I'll take that over, and it's a 2. I'll take that. Rallier, there's another Seraph. This is a 2-drop, but I don't want to play that. We already have one of these. I think we could actually use, a Squad Rallier over this. Then again, no. This is for another deck. Let's just get the Flyer. I think the Flyer might just be better. There's a Burglar Rat. There's also a Make Your Move. How are we doing on removal? We have Make Your Move. We have Bake into a Pie, and we have the Luminous Rebuke. So let's take the Burglar Rat, because we do need 2s. We definitely need 2s. And we're probably going to be cutting down on some 3s in a bit. Like, I'm going to likely take out the Veteran. Crypt Feaster's in our colors, so we'll take it, but I don't think we play it. We already have 3 of those. I'll take another Barrier, but we're not playing it. There's another Blight Priest. All right, sure. Do we just play the Crag? I think we just play the Crag just to gain some life off of it. Because sometimes you play that and then you drain your opponent for 2 with some of your Blight Priests. Especially in life gain, you know? Alright, so, wrong thing to click. Wrong thing to click. Let's change the layout to that. We'll go into T creatures. Okay. We have very little fixing. aside from the jungle hollow, right? So we are gonna have to play 2 forests. That's fine. I don't know if the edict's gonna be good here. Our removal is just these cards, so let's just leave them down there. Everything else is a creature. Soul Caller, Armasaur. God, those are all just bangers. Shrieking Shriek Mass, Billowing Shriek Mass. It's just a 4-mana 4/4, right? I wish I had a lifelink. Crypt Feaster. We don't need all these Crypt Feasters. I have a lot of 4s. Let's get rid of another one. Keep this Snare Spinner there. I have a lot of 3s. I'll cut this Veteran because it's too hard to cast. Sunblessed Heal. He looks so happy. It was kicked. Return target non-land permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I don't like these barriers. Not a big fan of them. But it looks like our top end is like where we really want to be. That feels so bad. Infernal Vessel. Spinner of Souls. Snare Spinner. We're very all over. I can't say all over the place, but we're very into like a few things at the same time. I didn't get any equipment for Healer's Hawk, which is unfortunate. I do want to cut this second barrier. I think I will. I like this, and I like this. I can cut one of these. How many creatures do we have? 19 creatures. We're going to be very in for trading creatures, right? And this gets back a creature. This gets us creatures whenever our creatures die. So we do have engines here. I think that this is good. I wish we had more removal. And the Blasphemous Edict might be good. We'll see. As with all board wipes, you need to figure out when you're going to cast them, right? Like, that's just, it is what it is. I think I'm going to cut the Windscarred Crag. I don't know. No, I think we keep it just because it gains us life. I didn't know that this set had the lifelands as the duels. But it does matter for this. Like, you could, you know, top deck a lifeland and drain your opponent for 3 here with 3 Blight Priests. So I think that that's good. We're going to call that good. Here's our first opponent. We are starting off with Abzan Life Gain / Value Train. So let's see what we get here. We go first. This seems fine. Turn 1. Okay. This actually seems really good. I'll play this, gain a life. We're going to play the Sanguine Siphoner turn 2, actually, so we can, like, start getting in with that. Opponent has something. Spectral Sailor. Gotcha. Okay. Yep, they hit us with that because they're not blocking. Alright, so that tells me they have a counter spell. Like the Mana Leak? Or the Squelch? I'm still going to attack into this. Because it drains them. We gain our life back. That was very quick. I'm actually going to Burglar Rat them first. Because I'd rather have... Oh, they have nothing. Okay, never mind. I thought that they had something. They just don't have a 2-drop. Well, pressure their hand a little bit. Next turn, I think we get to Fiendish Panda. We get to throw the Sanguine Siphoner at them. Again. What do they pitch? Arcane Epiphany. Yeah, makes sense. Sure. Yeah. Alright. Oh, they are strapped for mana. Play this. Do they have it? No. Drain them for 1. This gets us a little bit bigger. That Spectral Sailor's not doing anything up there. They have missed 2 land drops, I think. Good game. That was a sus keep. I'm sorry, opponent. Maybe they had the 2 lands and they just weren't drawing it, and we were just applying so much pressure. View battlefield. Like, if I played the Infernal Vessel, we could have been applying even more pressure. But this thing becoming a 4/3 while they only have that is just like, that's bad, right? Leave match. I'm sorry, opponent. That wasn't a game. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like best of 1. We would have had a second match now, right? Shuffle up, you know. 1-0 going into round 2. I really hate best of 1 because of situations like that. Here's our next opponent. We're 1-0 going into round 2 with the new Foundations deck on day 1's drafting here at Dick Record Heavy Industries. Oh my god, that sounds so cringe. All right, so, and this is important. I think we actually play the Healer's Hawk turn 1. Never mind. They can kill it. Okay, you know what? I think we still do it, actually. I think we do it so that we can draw some ire from them. Because I don't think we play the Sunblessed Healer until turn 4. I think we actually play the Jungle Hollow. Yep, Ruby Daring Tracker. Okay. No blocks. I take the 1. Yep. And yeah, next. I'm gonna let them sacrifice that. Go for it. 1-for-1 trade. Molto bene. Sure. Play this, gain a life. Next turn, Blight Priest. This is a mana dork, right? Yeah. Okay. Next turn, Blight Priest. Turn after that. Sure. Let's see. We're drawing a lot of our... Let me make sure I have the stuff there. Yeah, okay. So we have to make sure that we play the planes first, that we can play the Sunblessed Healer. So we can get back our Healer's Hawk. Sure. I actually don't mind that. Got a 4-drop. Ooh, there's a Krenko! Krenko's gonna be a problem. Then they're gonna make 2? Sure. Alright, so we play this. We play this with Kicker. We get back our flighty bird. Right, and then hopefully... Well, next turn... Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. We just play this. What does this do? Step. Yeah. And if they attack with the cavalry, I just block it with the... What the? That's unhinged. That is legitimately unhinged. Okay, so let's see. We could do some things here, and I think what we should do is... I don't know if we want this back yet. I think it's better to play the Shriek Mass. Or maybe we just play the Armasog. No, this is for later. When you attack with 3 or more creatures, right? So yeah. The best use of our mana is the Soul Caller here. Summer, don't... Come here. Come here. Pain in the butt. What do you want? That better? The best use of our mana is the Soul Caller. I guess we're just gonna get back the Sunblessed Healer regardless, right? So let me grab it. They do get, like, carte blanche, get to attack the heck out of my ass here. But I think that next turn, it's just Armasaur Guide. This Krenko is going to be a problem. Maybe I should have killed... I couldn't kill it. Never mind, that's the other one. I think we attack with the 2 of these. You swing out with everything, baby. Put it all... Yeah, in my face. I can't block any of this. Yep. Okay. And their last card was a land. If I play this... I think we have to play the Shriek Mass here. Or maybe we just play the Armasaur Guide. Just to use our mana the most efficiently. Next turn with the Armasaur Guide, I get to put a token on something. Yep. And it probably becomes the Healer's Hawk. I don't think they... Oh. Actually, if they have that combat trick, they have it, right? They don't have it. Okay. Sure. Okay, so... Between that and that, I think we play this first. Do we play this first? Yeah, I think we play this first. We play the Windscarred Crag. Gain a life. I think we have to... I think we're just super dead. We attack with everything. Because this puts a token on the Healer's Hawk. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually okay with that. Truth be told. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gain some more life. And play this. We can't kick it, but we do get a 2-drop out of it. Sure, sure. We do have to block everything here. Sure. Does this kill me? Block like that. Block like that. That's 11 damage, but we gain 3? Yep. Puts us at 1. Can I gain a lot of life here? Make your move is dead in my hand. If I have to attack with these two, well, I don't have to attack, but if I have to attack with this at the very least because it can't block. Sanguine Siphoner. I could cast this and that, right? All right, so next, attack with the Soul Caller. Like, it's unfortunate, but we have to do it. And then we play this. And the Shriek Mass, and we mill 3. I don't think I've ever beat a Krenko yet. Wow. Bake into a pie and high sobriety. High society hunter sobriety. Oh my god. Yeah, we haven't beaten a single Krenko. They have 22 of those things. Good game. Yep, I'll concede to that. Krenko's so stupid. If you can't kill it immediately, you just lose to it. That is the nature of that card. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. All right. 1-1 going into round 3. Here's our next opponent. 1-1 going into round 3. Not a big fan of that Krenko. I'll say that right now. It feels a little bit too much. Let's see. We can play the Burglar Rat, the Brood Witch. Okay, seems fine. Blood Witch, not Brood Witch. What's wrong with me? Actually, let's play the Sanguine Siphoner first. That's just better. It lets us get in. Sure, Axe Guard Cavalry. All right. There's a white source. Luminous Rebuke is not important here. Let's play the Blood Witch and then just attack with the Siphoner. Drains them for 1. Yep, they get the free block. I don't care. Dazzling Angle. You gain a life. Oh, I would have liked one of those. No blocks there. Okay, so we're getting close to rebuke time, actually. Hit them with that. Destroy target creature. Oh, they have to discard, that's right. Oh, they pitch Divine Resilience. Okay. Attack them with this. Drains them for 1. Oh, they're just taking it. Okay. End turn. A Johnny's Pride Mate. That's pretty bad for me. Gets them a token on it. Yep. Axe Guard Cavalry. Okay. Okay. They can give it haste, and then that'll allow me to kill it with Luminous Rebuke now. Sure. Let's see. I could Edict here, but that wouldn't be great for me. Drain him for 1. Yep. And like I'm tempted, but they have 2 cards in hand and I don't. I have a land. Hearthfire Immolator, yeah. Sure. No, no blocks here. I think next turn we just... God, alright. I'm gonna Edict here because we do kind of come up ahead over here. Now, if they have another Indestructible... Oh, it's Sacrifice. Never mind. Sure. 2 1/1s. Play that. But we're both in top deck land. Cat Collector. Ah, no. That's very bad for us. Because that gets them another creature. Yep. Sure. That ain't it, Chief. We're dying to mana flood. Oh, what a fantastic time for that. Nice. We're dead. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're dead. Good game. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Should I have waited? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. We just top decked only 2 drops. View battlefield. Done. And a bunch of lands. Leaf match. We just kept drawing lands. That's just, I mean, like, that feels terrible. That legitimately, that happens in Magic, but that feels terrible. Again, another reason why I don't like best of one, right? Sometimes your opponent just gets the nut draw and you keep going, well, that's a land. Well, that's a land. Well, that's a land. We're 1 and 2 going into round 4. Hopefully we can turn it around because we are in the super losers bracket. This seems okay. I just need to draw more lands. Okay. This seems okay. This seems okay. Opponent mulliganed once. Is this the Foundations backdrop? No, right? We're gonna play the Scoured Barrens and pass. This is the first time I've seen the High Society Hunter in our hand. There's a land. What was I worried about? We get to play the Vessel next turn. They play a 2-drop that I can't deal with. Here's the Vessel this turn. No attacks. I get to just block that, which feels okay. That's our only 4-drop. We're having the opposite problem now. We have okay, it's a 4/2. Please attack with your 2/2. Please, I would greatly enjoy it. There's an Edict. That's great for us. No attacks here. It feels real bad. Needs to draw land. We missed a land drop. If we miss a second land drop, this might already be over. Treetop Snare Spinner, sure. I'll trade this for that, yeah. They get a food token here, and I take 3, but we also drain them for 1. And then this comes back as like a 4/3. Yep. Oh, thank you. Okay. We still don't get to play anything here. No attacks. Let's see. Hunter would probably be the best card here. Okay. I will trade this for that. Oh, alright. I'm assuming that Firebrand just, it's a land. I'm assuming that Firebrand, is going to kill my Blood Witch, which isn't great for me. But what are you gonna do? No attacks here. Opponent hasn't played any removal. Let's see. They're in the Jund colors. I forgot to mention that earlier. Elfsworn Giant, sure. It's got reach. This might be a good time to just edict the board. Right? I'm gonna send this in, actually. See what they do. Sure. I mean, that's fair. Okay. Edict. Their hand's empty. I have a handful of stuff. And I just cast this Soul Caller. What is this? Oh, 9 lives familiar. Okay. That's a 1/1. They haven't cast any removal, right? So I think that it's probably best that I don't cast anything into their removal. But I am going to play this Armasaur Guide. I don't want to cast this High Society Hunter just yet. You know what I mean? Sure. Blanchwood Armor. Becomes a 3/3. Oh, they don't know what that does, do they? That'll fall off if the 9 lives familiar dies. So I think it's pretty clear that we can do what we want to do here. So I'm going to actually Vampire Soul Caller. And we're going to grab the Vengeful Blood Witch. That way next turn we can play the Blight Priest and the Blood Witch. Ooh, EC 4/4. Target creature you control gains trample and +X where X is this creature's power. Okay. We can cast this and this? I don't know if that's good enough. We can cast Shriek Mass and the Blood Witch. Regardless, I don't think it... actually, if I cast this... we could draw a bunch of cards off of it. They don't have anything in their hands. Let's just cast this. So if they want to trade their Armasaur for the Animist, that's fine too. And if they want to block with the 9 lives familiar, it gets rid of the Blanchwood Armor. Okay. That's a land. Okay. I will block the familiar. Actually, no. Another target creature. So we're going to take 8. We'll block like that. We draw a card off of this, and this gets a +1/+1 counter, I think, right? I draw a card. Oh, I draw 2 cards. Wow, that's actually really good. Okay, so there's a few things we want to do here. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. I don't think we need to draw any more cards, but I do think we want to do this. We have 3 mana left, so we can play the Blood Witch, or I can play the Blight Priest. I think I actually just play the Heir Apparent because that can block that. Decline. Okay, never mind. I was trying to like figure out like, what do I play here? Because it's very hard to figure this out. And then like, that's sort of me ignoring the fact that our opponent's empty-handed. They're having the same problem that we had last game. All flood. No board presence. And like my hand is just, it's not the fact that I'm like top decking very well, but also like you just have a bunch of cards in hand. Leave match. If you can get back from underneath it, full Mana Screw typically beats Mana Flood. As long as you can stabilize long enough to start drawing the lands that you need to play your cards. 2 and 2. All right, we're 2 and 2. Going into round 5. Okay. I don't know what to play here. I actually don't know what to play here. We're definitely going to play the Crag. Oh, they have a Healer's Hawk. That's bad for me. I think we still play the healer. Yep. Yeah, we definitely play the healer here. Especially because we can get back with Vampire Soulcaller. And the ability to threaten 3 damage into whatever they play here. Like that. That's very good for us. Alright, so this turn we play this. We play the Blight Priest. We just send in the healer. Is it 3-2? Yeah, please trade. Thank you. Gain some life, drain you a little bit. What does this do? Oh, this is the Soul Sister, but it's an angel. Burnished Heart. Ooh, what do you do? Sacrifice this creature. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I don't think we attack with this. No attack right now. Vampire Soulcaller, sure. Gets back the 2/3. It's fine. Oh, dang. Alright. Oh, dang. Alright, so that's when I gain life for the first time. I think we just play the Hunter here, because we could just get that back. And playing this like this in a board where we can trade means that I can draw up to 2 cards here. I mean, up to 4 cards if they're willing to trade. Thank you. Oh, please. Oh, come on. You should do it. You should do it. You should let me have it. Ah! Okay. Oh, look at that cute little guy. Okay, they gain 1. They can't attack with the Healer's Hawk anymore. Sure. No blocks here. I can send in the Vessel, actually. I mean, I could send in the Hunter, sacrificing the Vessel to make this a 5/3 and draw a card off of it. So I think we do that. Okay, so... becomes a 6/4. This comes back as a 4/3. I draw a card off of that. Sure. And then... I think we just play the Seraph. That way we still prevent them from attacking into this board. What's this do? Oh, okay, so they're gonna bounce the Hunter. Sure. Drawing another card off of it. Sure. I think we send in these 2 now. Yep. Okay, so Billowing Shriek Mass seems pretty good. Let's send in 1, 2. Decline. They can't effectively block the High Society Hunter. Sure. Okay. Yeah. I draw 4 cards here. Play a land. Gain life. Surveil that into the yard. If I play this, it's not going to be good enough. Oh. I probably should have played this first then. Or the Fiendish Panda. Oh, didn't think about it. Let's take him off a card. Because I can always sacrifice the Burglar Rat the next time I attack with this thing. Green source, okay. Authority of the Consuls, sure. Macabre Waltz, but then they have to pitch something. Healer's Hawk. Okay. Sure. Flyer with lifelink. Gains them that. Yeah. Okay. So, land. Yeah, I'm gonna send in the High Society Hunter. Pitching the... or sacrificing the Burglar Rat. We draw a card. This becomes increasingly larger. Okay. I'll play the Blood Witch. Yep, they gain a life. That's fine. We'll play the... Spinner? It's either the Spinner or it's the Shriek Mass. I think it's the... no, because neither can block, actually. Here, we'll play the Spinner. And, oh, you know what? I should have played the Shriek Mass. That's fine. Another Dazzling Angel, so they gain some life that way. But this still can't block my High Society Hunter. It still trades down. Oh god, there's an Edict too. Okay. So anyway. Let's see. Well, we definitely don't play that right now. I just play the Shriek? No. I think we attack with this. No, I decline here. The Edict is just a dead card in my hand right now. I think we play the Snare Spinner and the Shriek Mass here. As much as I'd like the Sunblessed Healer, because I can get something back from our graveyard. Woo! Okay. Let's play this. Yeah, gain your life. I will play the Fiendish Panda. I actually think we're supposed to sacrifice the Blight Priests, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll play the Fiendish Panda. See, the Authority of the Consuls in the right deck does seem to do a lot, but like also, I think that adding to their board might have been nice. Sure. Good game. I guess we could cast the Blasphemous Edict. We're getting to the point where we can cast it for 1 mana, which is kind of funny, right? Let's look at the board again. Yeah, they had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 creatures on the board. There's 13 creatures on the board. There are 13, count them, 13 creatures on the board. We can cast the Edict. We could swing out. Well, we can cast the Edict for 1 mana. Oh! They just die, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that would be 16 damage. I'd actually have to play like the Shriek Mass into the Edict, because that way the Blight Priests would count. Well, sorry, the Blood Witch would trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. That would have been a cool combo kill. It would have triggered 9 times. Twice, right? Each of them triggers 9 times. 18 damage. They gained a lot of life off of Authority of the Consuls and these Dazzling Angels, though. Leave match. They gained a lot of life. All right, we're 3-2 heading into round 6. Here's our next opponent. We're playing some Abzan life gain value mid-range. Mid-range value life gain Abzan.
Abzan.
Wow, this is the first time I've seen the Guarded Air. This is not keepable. 2 green sources. Not supposed to be like that. Healer's Hawk. This is fine. We'll keep this. We have 2 of our green cards in our hand. I think I put the Snare Spinner to the bottom. You can play Healer's Hawk next turn. And then getting the Blight Priest out will be very good here. Wow. I guess the question is, Oh. When to play the Blight Priest, and it's not next turn. Okay, so opponent, and it's a 2/3. Okay. Play this, play this. Ping him. I think next turn we just play another Blight Priest. Sure, no blocks. If you have a way to draw an extra card, that's fine. Okay. If they're splashing a third color, nope. Alright. Sure, cool. Let's see, we'll play another one. Now, if they have the luminous... Oh, okay. That's fine. I still... Ooh, that's actually not bad. Fleeting distraction. Okay. All right. They don't get a card off of the Erudite Wizard there, though. So... Oh, they were hoping I would block so that they could do that there. Yeah, okay, that's the thing we have to be worried about. Or not worried about, but concerned of. I'm not blocking here. No blocks. So blue-white is the Flyers deck. Let's see. I think we still swing here. This is an instant? Yeah. If they have a flash creature, I can... Wow! How many of these do they have? Okay. I'm still keeping up the rebuke just in case. Right, end turn. Would like to draw a card that matters. Guarded Air. This is so bad for me. Okay. I would like my own Guarded Air. That'd be nice. Sure. Pass. Pass. And my turn. Okay, so we could play this. And I'll play a Swamp. Next. I'll attack with this in the sky. We can block the Guarded Air with that, and we have the Luminous Rebuke in case. Yep. Sure, sure. Pass. I'll block here. We'll go to damage, see what they do. 1/1 counter. Oh. Nah. Prideful Parent. This is pretty good. This is very good mid-range. And again, we're flooding. Cool. I love flood. I love flood. Have like this really good card in our hand that I just can't play because I haven't drawn a green source, which is like, that'll happen. Block like this. Is their last card a combat trick? No. Okay. Oh god. Alright, we had to do that. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's ridiculous. Alright, no attacks. That's so stupid. Are we just dead? Yeah. Gain 3. Gets another 1/1, sure. Are we just friggin' dead? Block like that. That's, yeah, we have to block this, and we still take 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, good game. So many dead draws, concede. I feel a little salty about that. So many dead draws, so many dead draws. It's just like, would you like a real card? No, here's a land. View battlefield. It felt like, look at the amount of cards that we actually drew that game. All right, as opposed to like, they... God. All right, sure. Leave match. And try not to be salty about that. Oh, God, that was frustrating. That was a terrible last match. We went 3-3. Yay! 3-3 with life gain as Abzan. We didn't draw a single thing that mattered that whole game. Oh my God, that feels bad. Like, that's frustrating. I think we had a good deck too. It was just, right? This is more for the sacrifice deck, but at the same time, this High Society Hunter is just so good, especially if you've emptied their hand with a bunch of Burglar Rats, and you can get the card back with what's it called, Sunblessed Healer, which is a very good card actually. I think we're done here. If you, dear viewer, enjoyed that and would like to see more, please come over to twitch.tv/dickrecord, as well as youtube.com/recordplayer1. Link in the description, where you can catch me doing stuff like this, as well as other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I am claiming. But you have a wonderful rest of your evening, okay? Take care, folks.